Welcome to HDTV. You're now rocking with your boy. So yeah, we in the building. Now, Kareem Hunt should have never been let go. I felt like the Browns should have signed him back. I felt like that would have helped take the pressure off of Nick Chubb, but we found out they got another running back in Jerome Ford. But see, this is the detriment of when you devalue your running back. And this is the reason why they want to cut the running back out the game. You know, they want to go for like these little slot wide receivers / gadget guys. They want to start putting them in the backfield. Those guys aren't going to last the whole season. Nick Chubb, the hit on him was not dirty. It was a clean play. People need to stop yelling dirty. It was a great play. This happens. This is football. Football is a dangerous sport. I think we done became too pampered and coddled to understand the weight of what happens in the game. Like something could happen, like you could die on the field, like we saw with Damar Hamlin. That stuff could happen. And I think people in the NFL, of course, have gotten real soft on things because of the concussion protocols. There's CTE. A lot of people, we just found out about the Sergio Brown thing where they saw him burning his mom's clothes and stuff, and his mother was found dead, I believe, in a creek or something. So there's a lot of mental health issues going on, and this is why I feel like the players needed to put more money into getting their health insurance, getting lifetime health care, and worry about the money later. Because if you get hurt after you finish playing ball, you'll be fine. You can go get health insurance. You can go get your chest. You go get your body looked at. You can go, take go get psychiatric help, anything. But I'm veering way off the point. But Kareem Hunt is a phenomenal back. If it wasn't for that incident with him and the girl, Kareem Hunt probably would have had maybe 3 Super Bowls, I believe, with the Chiefs. Because I believe if they would have played us in the Super Bowl and they had Kareem Hunt, I think Kareem Hunt would have gave us problems. Sorry about that, guys. I have bad allergies. Now, him going back to Cleveland, he wants to win a Super Bowl, he says, for his hometown Browns. But it seemed impossible when, they just let him go to free agency, which I believe was stupid. I believe they should have signed him back. They could have came to an agreement, but because of the owners wanting to punish the running back market, this is what happens. Now, he hung out at his home in Cleveland, and, he was waiting for the right opportunity. He didn't really believe he would be back with the Browns. He played with them from 2019 to 2022. But his best friend, Nick Chubb, went down Monday, of course. And the Browns called him up to help replace him. They signed a 1-year deal on Wednesday worth up to $4 million. Now, he'll come in as a compliment to lead back Jerome Ford. And like he was said, let's see if I got it here. Fair USAC. Oh, something wrong with the playback. Sorry, guys. So, he said that it's quite exciting. He's from Cleveland, born and raised, like I always say, and I still will want to win and bring a championship here and help contribute. That was my biggest goal for the past 4 years, to do everything I can to bring one to the hometown. So it feels good. They have a great team. The team's great. Love the defense. Love the offense that we have. And I'm excited to see us put it all together and gel it together and keep working to get to the end goal. Hunt is 28. He signed in time to practice with the team and will likely face the Titans on Sunday. He acknowledged that he's down about 10 pounds from his playing weight from last season. which was listed at 216. It's one reason he looked so good during his workout at the Browns facility on Tuesday for club officials to determine if they've signed him. Most definitely, Hunt said, I just came ready to play and win, man. I'm just ready to go out there and showcase my talent. I know what I bring to the table when I play the game of football, so I'm excited. Hunt had visits with the Saints, Colts, and Vikings this offseason, but no one made him an offer he couldn't refuse. He figured the right opportunity would come along soon enough. He just didn't dream it would be this right. The running back market hasn't been the best, so I was just staying patient, seeing what was the right fit for me and where I could help out any team in play, he said. He kept in touch with the Browns, but never got his hopes up. I never fully closed the door or whatnot, but I didn't think it was a big possibility. He said, I guess it was just meant for me to come play for the hometown again. Obviously, I'm right up the street from my house, so I guess it worked out in ways that I can't even explain. I'm grateful to be here. I've still got a lot of love for Cleveland. Excuse me again. Of course, he never wanted the opportunity to come like this with his best friend getting seriously hurt. The plan was always for the two of them to hoist the Lombardi trophy together. That one hurt, Hunt said. Seeing that, I watched it live, and I hate seeing that happen to one of my brothers. And the guy that I care so much about and would go to war for any time of the day. It's circumstances. I guess God just had a plan to help guide me back here. He's talked to Chubb, who will undergo surgery soon to repair what's believed to be multiple torn ligaments in his left knee, and knows he'll battle back like he did after blowing out the same knee as a sophomore at Georgia. Against all odds, Chubb battled back to become arguably the best pure runner in the NFL and a four-time Pro Bowler. I just said my quick words to him, Hunt said. I'm praying for him and praying for a strong recovery, and I told him he'll be back. Man, he's the greatest. He's the great one, so he'll be back. Last season, Hunt helped mentor Ford, who had to learn some hard lessons on how to become a pro and prepare to play each week. But Hunt was impressed with Ford's performance against the Steelers, where he rushed for 106 yards on 16 carries, including the 69-yard cutback run to the one. He also caught a 3-yard TD pass on the play after Chubb went down. He's a grown-up man, Hunt said. He's learning, he's playing harder, and we all know about his speed, and he's just putting it all together. And it's pretty cool to see how he's grown from last year to this year. With Ford and Hunt, the Browns have a speedy young back to hit the home run, a rugged bruiser who can change the pace and churn out the tough yards. They can both pass protect and catch the ball out the backfield, and also have second-year pro Pierre Strong Jr. to spell them. I think it's great, Hunt said. Jerome's very young. He's talented, got a lot of speed, and he's made a big jump. He's just growing and getting better. So I'm excited to see us paired together, how we can wear down defenses and break runs. Linebacker Anthony Walker Jr. crashed into Hunt's video conference to give him a hug and a shout-out and acknowledged how much it means to have him back. It eases some of the sting of losing Chubb, the heart and soul of the team. Walker said Hunt already gave the Browns a jolt of juice when he showed up at the facility and put his Browns uniform back on. Hate to see Nick go down, but when you have a Kareem Hunt, a guy like that who's been in our system, been in Cleveland, is a Brown through and through. He understands what we need. Walker said he's a boost of energy. As soon as he walked through the door, a lot of guys got excited when they seen him, so you never take that for granted. A great teammate, obviously a great runner, a great catcher out the backfield. He's definitely going to help us in a huge way this year. Like I said, you can't replace a Nick Chubb, but we can start to fill those shoes with Kareem Hunt and the rest of that room. Walker echoed what Greg Newsome II said after the Steelers game. We're going to play the rest of the season for 24, he said, and number 27 couldn't be happier to be a part of the dedication. I just love the game of football, he said. I knew I was going to play this year. I could have taken some other deals, which I guess would have let me play football. But other than that, I just stayed patient. What was right for me and my family and just put it in God's hands. And honestly, it worked out back home. Now, Hunt didn't have to work hard to mend the fences before walking in the cross-country mortgage campus. Despite a rocky 2022 season, he asked to be traded before the season and then staged a mini hold-in during training camp where he refused to participate in some team drills in protest of not receiving an extension. But Chubb talked him into getting back on the field, and he put his head down and went to work. but he thought he get traded before the November 1st deadline and came to tears during the national anthem before the Halloween night victory over the Bengals, thinking it might be his last game in the Browns uniform. The thought of never playing for his hometown team again and the fans that he considers the best in the NFL was a lot to take. But he woke up still a Brown the day after the trade deadline and gave his heart and soul to the team like he always had, finishing the season with 468 rushing yards on 123 carries with 3 TDs and 210 receiving yards on 35 catches with 1 TD. His approach left the door open to a possible return, most likely only in the event of an injury to Chubb. I have mad respect for everybody in this building, and it was never to that point, Hunt said, so it was good to see everybody talk over expectations and things that I can help and just help this team win. I'm willing to come in and do whatever it takes just to help win. My biggest thing is to help win the Super Bowl. Walk through the doors of the facility was like coming back home. It feels great being back in the building that I've been at the past 4 or 5 years and seeing all these faces and a motivated team, he said. So, like I said, Kareem Hunt should have never been let go in the first place. They should have paid him. Maybe if you would have had him, Chubb may have not gone down. But this is the history of Georgia running backs. A lot of Georgia running backs end up getting hurt a lot. They just, I don't know what it is. They just don't stay healthy whenever they get to the next level. They're great backs, just can't stay healthy. But this will help the Browns out a lot. The problem is still going to be Kevin Stefanski. This is all good and all, but the passing game is terrible because your receivers can't catch the damn ball and they can't run routes. They can't. Elijah Moore looks lost out there half for most of the time. Dominique People-Jones just looks like he don't have the heart to run or play. Amari Cooper is Amari Cooper, soft. So they got Njoku, but he can't hang on to the ball. He'll catch it and then fumble the ball. The offensive line has been pedestrian. Guys aren't blocking anybody. So it's a mess all the way around. And to me, Kevin Stefanski is getting a pass, which I don't know why. He's not good of a play caller. He's not. He's calling some basic plays, which to me isn't helping. And the receivers he have, they seem like receivers that aren't well equipped to play in his system. So this is a cool signing. I think they'll be fine, but I don't know. I don't really know. We'll see. But do I think Kareem will do well? I think he'll be fine. I think Jerome Ford is going to be the guy. I think Ford's going to give them everything, and I think he's going to make them dangerous. And then Kareem Hunt, to me, is going to come in and help them in the red zone. Because the Browns, in the red zone, the Browns were fine. They scored. Deshaun rolled to his right, got the ball to the end zone. Their problem is going to be capitalizing on plays between the 10 on their side and on the opponent's side. What can the wide receivers do? Can they get off of blocks? Not blocks, but can they get off the jam? Can they get off the press? Or can they make plays? Now, there was some throws where Deshaun messed up at, and he's not all the way exonerated. The 2 personal foul incidents, and then, some of the misfires and underthrows. But at the end of the day, he did enough to help win that game. The problem that you guys had as a whole is that couldn't hang on to the ball and receivers couldn't get open. So I want to see more RPO from them. I want to see Deshaun on the go more, throwing the ball. I don't want to see him in the pocket all day if your line isn't going to make plays, blocking or anything. Because he won't last till the middle. He won't last that long if you keep doing them the way you're doing them. So, yeah. Thank you for listening. Make sure that you like, comment, subscribe, share this. Hit the notification bell to select all to receive upcoming notifications. If y'all love what y'all hear, y'all can donate to the page by going to the description box. hitting that link in the Cash App to donate whatever your heart's desire. You guys can also leave a super chat or a super thanks, during the video. So you can, like I said, you can super thanks at the end. So let me know in the comment section what you think. The Kareem Hunt signing is good and all, but that's not their problem. Is gonna come receiver, and I just don't think they got enough receivers. So thank you for listening, and we out. DZ.